I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a dark, cloudy Monday morning. There's a chance of rain. I'm looking up the hill and I see a deer bedded down. There's two deer bedded down. It's probably the same two deer that have been hanging out in this area. One's a young buck and the other is a young doe. I think they're twins. I think this is the young buck. He's staring at me. This is the young doe. I'm not going to go up there and bother them. The doe's ignoring me. But the young buck is watching me. I'm not going to get any closer. I'm going to hike off in this direction. Well, I didn't find anything up here on the high ground, so now I'm going to hike down this hill. Well, there are deer down here. I see 3 of them. I see one eating some of the new leaves. I didn't even see this deer. It's right in front of me. I think it was bedded down. I see 4 down there and one walking down to them, so that makes 5. It's so dark and cloudy this morning, I'm not getting real good pictures and video. Taking off in different directions. She decided she needed to take a pee. Those deer spread out. Here comes another one. They're going in the opposite direction I am, so I'm not going to follow them. I'm watching them from a distance. That one on the left is a young buck. I only see 2. Wonder where the rest of them were. That's the young buck. This one's looking at something in the distance. I'm not sure what. I think the young buck is on my right, and I'm pretty sure the other one is a young doe. Maybe not. It's hard to tell from here. It could be 2 young bucks. think it is 2 young bucks. Now it's starting to rain. I'm going to take off in the other direction. Those 2 young bucks just ran over there. They crossed the gully, so now they're going in the same direction I am. I think all of those deer I saw earlier are over here now. There's 3 of them, but they're on the move. They ran down that hill and crossed the gully and headed up that hill, and that is where I'm going, so I might see them again. I haven't crossed the gully yet, but I'm looking up the hill and I see one of the deer. Still haven't crossed the gully. I think I see 3. They're eating the new leaves. There's one eating. I'm not sure how many deer are up there. I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 and probably more. I just crossed the gully and I'm slowly hiking up this hill. And I see one of the deer in front of me. And I see another one over there. I see them walking around in that mess. Pretty far away. I see some of the deer down there. This is one of their favorite hiding places. They can get away from you very fast when they're in this area. Not easy hiking. There's some more of that noise pollution. It's too early for that. Some of the deer just jumped over that log. And how many's down there? 4? At least 4. 5. I see 5. One of those was bedded down, but it just got up. There's one down there. There's another one. And a couple more walking off. And there's one behind me. I forgot about this one. This one is totally ignoring me. It's very close. They ran off, but they stopped. They didn't run far. This is a young buck. This young buck separates from the others. And he knows I'm here, but he's totally ignoring me. I think the others took off in that direction. I see some of the others in front of me. There's 3 of them, I think. They're spread out all over the place. Have no idea how many's in this area. I'm following them up the hill. I'm actually on my way up this hill. They're just going in the same direction I am. It's real dark and cloudy. But at least it's not raining. I'm on my way up this hill and they're on their way up this hill. But they keep stopping to eat, so I might pass them up. I'm passing them up. There's one in front of me up there. And there's some more over there, but I don't see them. I see one of them moving around. I passed them up. This is the only one that's pretty close to me. It almost seems like this one's following me, but the rest of them are way down the hill. Are you following me? You rascal. It's very dark now. It's probably going to pour down raining here in a little bit. It starts and it stops. I don't think it's raining right now. It might be sprinkling a little bit. This one's still behind me, very close to me. That was fun. Now I'm going to take off in that direction. I was hiking way down there. Now I'm up on the high ground, exploring. I wished it wasn't so dark. I just hiked up that hill. The weather forecast said that the rain would be pretty much over by 10 o'clock. And it's 10 o'clock. And it's not raining. And it seems to be getting a little lighter. Looking in front of me and I see a deer down the hill in the gully. I think it's a doe. And there's another one. This one's pretty close to me. This is the one that just crossed the gully. I'm walking past this deer. Very close to her. The other one's down there. Hello! She's ignoring me. She's walking with me now. She's more interested in eating than she is me. There's the one down the hill a little bit. She's probably the mama. This is a very young doe. I see these two deer quite a bit in this area. They know I'm not a threat. They just pretty much ignore me. There's the mama down there. I'm looking way behind me and I still see those two deer. There's mama. Getting ready to hike down this hill and I see a deer walking off. There it goes. Looking down the hill and I see another one. Wonder how many's down there. Now that I'm down here, I don't see any deer. They could have taken off in that direction, and that's the area I'm coming from. I'm gonna hike down this hill, cross that gully, and then hike up another hill, which will probably be the last hill I hike up today. I just found a pretty good sized bone that's pretty chewed up. I just hiked up that hill. There's a very nice breeze up here. The sun is out. It turned into a beautiful morning, late morning. Finally made it up to the top. Now I'm going to go make a quick pass through Summit Field. I think this is a mullein weed with a dandelion growing right next to it. Found a beautiful dogwood tree. I'm leaving Top Hill Road and I'm entering Summit Field. Nothing going on at this pond. This is the one next to the rustic pavilion. Spoke too soon. Found 2 male mallard ducks. Two beautiful male mallard ducks. Yep, that's enough video and pictures of them. I'm going to take off. Looking back at the pond and I see a turtle. I think it's a yellow-bellied slider. See a little squirrel over there. I'm finishing up my quick pass through Summit Field. I'm cutting through Sullivan Grove. I'm going to take the Corbley Trail down to the bottom. Looking down the Corbly Trail and I see a doe standing there staring at me. She's pretty far away from me. I just saw another one cross this trail and walking up that hill. I see them up there. There's at least 3. I'm definitely not going to climb that steep hill and try to follow them. I'll just watch them from down here. And that's enough. I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. This trail leads down to the golf course parking lot where I am parked. Since I'm walking past this beehive, I thought I'd check it out. Honeybees are pretty busy. The sun is out now. I'm sure they like that. I'm on my way to the pond that's next to this golf course. I thought I'd check that pond out before I went home. Looking on the other side of the pond, I see a male mallard duck. And there's the female. Found some honeysuckle. I'm looking on the other side of the pond and I see 2 turtles. I think they're red-eared sliders. I see at least 3 of them. I think she's watching me. There's the male mallard duck. I'm going to take off now. I'm looking back at this male mallard duck. He's digging in the mud. Look how muddy his head is. That's funny. There's his girlfriend. Now it's time to head to my car. I see my car. It is time for this old man to go home.